What is going on, Sagittarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. And this is going to be your reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, right? So it is your full moon. We have finally made it to your energies, and I almost made you guys last in the reading. I don't even know why. I guess I'm saving the best for last because it is your full moon. So we're going to hop into your energies and see what's going on, Sagittarius. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, though, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things that help the channel out, and let me know if this is helping you out in some type of way. If it does not resonate with you, you can always check out your rising or moon sign, or check out the previous video for Sagittarius. Now, if you guys don't already follow me on IG, you should be following me. That's at Chris Anthony 14LBS, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. You can just check me out over there, see what's happening on another platform. And personal readings are open to the public, so if you want to get a more personal experience with me, you can email me about that. That will be in the description of the video. Let's hop right in, Sagittarius. So we're going to be starting off with your present energy right here, like we always do it. And then after that, we're going to be hopping into your futuristic energy over here, talking about the end of June going into July. Now, you definitely have some great energy happening already, Sagittarius, and because this is your full moon, this is kind of like when everything is coming full circle for you, right? Everything that kind of started with your new moon back around your birthday is now coming all the way full circle. This is kind of like the things coming into fruition for you for this year around this period in time. This is kind of like the wrap up, right, of your energy for the year. It's a lot happening. Let's see what's going on, though. All right, so crowning your reading, right at the top, we have the Judgment card clarified by the High Priestess. So this is two major arcana cards. Major energies coming in. With the Judgment card, this is talking about some type of spiritual awakening that's taking place, some type of rise, some type of elevation, some type of even promotion that's happening around you, Sagittarius. It's kind of like a call from the universe, right, for you to come up to the next level, come up to the next level of consciousness or perspective or being, right? This is a realization also that could be taking place. And this realization that could be coming is because you're starting to tap more into your intuition with the High Priestess energy. High Priestess represents intuitive abilities, right? Deep spiritualism. It talks about secrets, right? That could be coming and being revealed to you by your spirit guides or by the universe in general. You could just be finding out a lot of certain universal principles or esoteric secrets at this time, right? And it could just be those things being awakened within your being, within your DNA, is what I'm kind of picking up on too. And so this call could be coming from inside, right? Internally, you could just be kind of waking up to certain realities or waking up to higher dimensions, even for some of you Sagittarius. But because this is your full moon, this is a strong energy that will be influencing you the most. But because you are Sagittarius, it's definitely matching your energy. So yeah, just starting off right from the beginning, you have a major spiritual awakening that's coming in, major arcana, universal energy. So it's a shift that's happening that really doesn't have too much to do with what you do. No matter if you do something or not, this is coming for you, right, with that major arcana energy. So right underneath that, we have the Justice card, clarified by the Hangman, two major arcanas once again. So yeah, definitely shifts coming in. Now, the Justice card, usually, I'm not surprised this is here because we're talking about your full moon energy, things coming full circle. Justice card talks about karmic retribution. It talks about karmic payback, right? Things kind of coming into balance that were out of balance. You being repaid or being paid for things that you've done in the past. So the type of justice that I feel like you are getting has a lot to do with the place that you've been in. With the Hangman, you could have been in a a stuck type of energy or some type of stagnant type of energy where there wasn't a lot of movement going on, or there could have been like something that kind of has been keeping a hold of your energy and keeping you in a certain place, right? That you felt like you couldn't let go of. You had to kind of like stay here and continue to try to figure out what is this, right? Where are you at? This almost is kind of like being stuck in limbo too, where you don't have all the answers, so you can't move forward, you can't move backwards, you can't go up or down, you just have to kind of stay still. Now the justice that's being brought in, or the karmic, retribution, is that you're being released from this hangman energy, and I can almost see the this guy with the sword kind of cutting you down from a place that you've been kind of like hanging and kind of just being in, right? This also could represent something that was kind of like brewing beneath the surface with you, like something that just has been growing and like brooding, almost just like right below the surface, but not allowed to come out all the way because it's kind of like been tied down. And this is the sword of justice that's kind of like chopping you down from off of that tree, right? Where you no longer have to be the hangman. You don't have to sit there and ponder on things and wonder about it and try to understand it and gain a new perspective and look at it from this way, then that way. You're kind of coming out of that hangman energy and you're ready to be moving forward. This is the call too that I think is happening. You're kind of being called all the way out into your purpose, right? Into your spiritual work or your life's work, whatever that is for you. It doesn't actually have to be spiritual. It could be creative. It could be on the business end. It could be technology. Whatever that is for you, you're kind of awakened to it now, and it's no longer going to be happening beneath the surface or behind the scenes. I feel like you're being called kind of like out in the open almost. That's what I'm feeling here with that justice card. You're also being paid back for I think a long time you've been waiting on something to happen and just being very patient about something. Now this could be with a certain connection that you've been waiting on with this Lover's card. Very strong soulmate connection, very attractive, magnetic type of connection that's spiritual, very deep, emotional, tied in, past life lover, present life lover. Like this is your lover. So you could have been in a place where you were kind of maybe stuck on somebody that you feel like is your divine counterpart, your twin. This is almost like that twin flame energy, that soulmate energy where you feel like this person is your perfect match. And you could have been definitely left out in the cold, with this person. And the connection just never was able to continue. The connection just did not come together. So someone got left out in the cold. Either you left somebody out in the cold or you were left out in the cold and, just feeling the cold shoulder from this person. Now, definitely if it was, the type of connection that was kind of like a twin flame connection, then if you've done any research on a twin flame, you kind of know why that happened. It's always a runner and a chaser, and it a lot of times has to do more with your spiritual growth, why you come into contact with this person. But a lot of times there are reunions that happen too. But this is what I feel like you've been stuck at, in a place where you were just always thinking about this person that you wanted to make things work with. But the justice that's coming in is bringing you balance, is putting you back into balance, is you're kind of getting released in some type of way, right? From waiting, either you're going to be released from waiting and you're going to come into connection with this person, or you're being released from waiting on this person and you may come into connection with someone else, or releasing yourself from focusing on one person. All right, but yeah, so you're awakening and realizing something within yourself that's going to bring you out of this stuck energy. Then we have the Nine of Swords here, clarified by the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you were definitely worried or stressed out or anxious about maybe this connection, or maybe in general, this is where your energy has been in for maybe the past 9 months, or maybe the past year, or maybe this year. You were just kind of like in an energy of not being at peace, right? When it came down to where you were in life or how you're feeling about your love life or emotional fulfillment. But you are choosing to walk away from this type of emotion and feeling because you are being released from it with its Justice card, cutting you out of this place where you were stuck. You now can have the power to walk away. Eight of Cups, right? Where something did not fulfill you emotionally, you're walking away in order to actually get fulfilled emotionally and find your Nine of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment and emotional fulfillment. So you're coming out of that place of being so stressed out and heavy with energy and, worried about, will this person come back? Is this, listening to all these tarot readings about, will this person come back? I don't know. For some of you guys, that's what I'm picking up. But I feel like there is a release that's happening. And you're being kind of called from out of that place because if you don't know it, then, this connection that you were in, that where you felt like, I can't even talk, where you felt like you were being left out in the cold, it had more so to do, like I said, with your spiritual maturity and development. And so you have been developing while you were kind of worried about if this connection was going to come together. And you had to kind of stay stuck in this place to continue to be developed. This is like the butterfly, right? The caterpillar that hangs on the tree until it turns into a butterfly. So you were kind of in a cocoon where you felt like you were stuck, hanging in limbo, but there was development taking place behind the scenes, right? But now you're kind of coming out of this, and your justice, your payback is going to be you turning into a butterfly, you transforming into who you're supposed to be, you tapping into your spiritual power, your spiritual gifts, right? You've reached a place of deepness, of consciousness, where you're looking at things totally different, and it's about to be revealed to you. You're having this awakening. The blindfold is kind of coming off, and you're going to start to see that this whole connection that kind of had you stuck a little bit was more about your spiritual development and transformation. So you are walking away from the worry and the pain and the hurt that's been caused by this connection. Now, for other people, because this is a general reading, I am seeing another scenario with the Lovers card, talking about a brand new connection that could be coming in, that's bringing you out of that place of being left out in the cold, or feeling like nobody loves you, or you're alone and you don't have anybody to share life with. But this is a place of lack, that Five of Pentacles, where you lack love, or you're in a place of lack because you don't have love. But the cards are suggesting, in order for you to find that lover's energy, you do have to come out of that Five of Pentacles energy of lack and love yourself first. Now, this is the lesson that is definitely being taught, and this is the lesson of the twin flame. If you are on a twin flame journey, it talks about self-love. But something is happening for you that is kind of like signaling either the end of this journey, or you're reaching a certain benchmark on this path where you're awakening to what's actually been happening within this journey, for those people that are in the twin flame journey. So yeah, let's keep it moving. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, clarified by the Death card. Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody who is very great at balancing work life and home life, their finances and their love life, right? This is the master balancer. She can multitask, do it all. But she definitely is focused on building her abundance, but not neglecting, other parts of her life while she does it. So you do have the death card here talking about a transformation in that area. So maybe if you've been in a place where you were kind of out of balance, only focusing on one thing and neglecting another thing, you're going to start to see that there is more balance that's coming in, which is why the Justice card is here representing balance. And Sagittarius, your whole energy is about balance, right? It's talking about duality. It's talking about balance. Your card in the tarot is the Temperance card, and a lot of people have been getting the Temperance card because of the Sagittarius full moon. So for you, that's coming into this balance, this transformation of your work life and home life, or love life and financial life, coming and being integrated into one. So this is another place where you'll start to see some karmic rewards, right, in your financial world, in your material world. You are definitely reaping some benefits. And it's all because you're kind of coming from out of that stuck energy or that limbo energy. You're able to move on now. So movement is definitely happening. And transcending is happening with this Judgment card. You transcending some of those places that kind of felt like you were stuck in. All right, so let's go into your future energy. We have the King of Swords, we have the Four of Wands, the Empress card, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune wanted to pop up at the same time for you, Sagittarius. So a lot of major arcana. Now, King of Swords energy is clarified by the Four of Wands. So this could be talking about what you're wanting for your life right now. You are wanting some type of stability, and you could be wanting this connection that's coming in with this Lover's card. Now, it could be with the air sign. You have the Four of Wands twice, up there and down here. Plus, you have the Lover's card talking about a connection. So, yeah, you could be attracting someone. A lover could be coming in, or someone could be coming around full circle. But this is somebody that you do see as your counterpart, and it could definitely be an air sign with the King of Swords energy. For other people that are not dealing with a romantic connection, then this could be the approach that you're taking towards your stability in life. You want to build a stable foundation. You do want to have that stable connection with someone, and you're kind of approaching it in a more realistic, logical, rational type of way, knowing that you have to have your ducks in a row. You have to have things ready to invite that type of energy into your world. So you could be working towards this with the King of Swords energy. All right, he has that focus on the future. And then you have the Four of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. So there could definitely be some type of passionate new beginning that's coming in. And it could be in the form of a commitment, or just, like I said, a very stable, balanced, reciprocal connection with someone else. This is kind of like your divine counterpart, your twin, or your, a soulmate that really matches you and complements you very well. So this could be coming in for you, Sagittarius, and this could be what you're attracting or what you're desiring at the moment, is a connection with someone, a passionate connection. And this is probably the person that you have your eye on, or have had your eye on for a while, if this is not a brand new person. And then we have the Empress energy here clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a very closed off energy, very defensive, kind of holding back. Now this could have been some of the energy that was blocking you from a place of abundance, because the Empress energy is talking about abundance, creativity, nurturing, fertile, spiritual, attractive type of energy, kind of the opposite of the Four of Pentacles. So before, you could have been in a place of the Four of Pentacles, which was slightly blocking some of your abundance. Four of Pentacles is very closed off energy, not open, not allowing anything to come in or go out. And this could have been because of the place you've been in spiritually, because the Hangman is a very spiritual card, where you're in that development and you really haven't had time to expand or come into abundance when it comes down to material wealth, right? Because you needed to develop. So now with this Empress energy coming in, you are coming out of that Four of Pentacles closed off energy, and you're able to start receiving more abundance into your life because you have the capacity for it now. Before, I feel like you had to protect your energy and stay closed off for this level of development that was happening. But now that you're being promoted and called out of that Hangman position, you're in a place to receive now, which is why you're taking on that feminine aspect of the Empress energy. Receiving, reception. All right, so to end your reading, we have the High Priestess here clarified, or High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Seven of Cups. So this is the second time we're seeing the High Priestess energy in your reading. Definitely tapping into your spiritual gifts, into your intuition. And maybe you're starting to take your intuition more seriously in this period of time. Starting to trust it a lot more than maybe you have in the past. And this may be due to the shift that's occurring with the Wheel of Fortune. Is talking about destiny kind of shifting, the tables turning. So you're definitely in a brand new cycle, because whenever we see the Justice card here, this is a wrap up of an older cycle that we've been in, which is why you have to have the karmic rewards come in. And now that you're moving away and moving out of this older cycle, there's a shift that's happening. The revolving door, right? You're being shifted from one side to the next. So the players are changing, the scenery could be changing, your environment could be changing, and you're walking into this new place with a new spiritual identity, kind of knowing who it is that you are. Right? So this is what's going to kind of cut out a lot of confusion at the same time. Maybe you didn't know where you were headed in life, or you didn't know exactly what was happening. It was kind of all smoky around you, very foggy energy. I feel like all that is what's shifting and changing, because you have a new found level of intuitive abilities. And you just know who you are. That High Priestess energy, I'm just feeling like your confidence in who you are and your position that you're in life. And you know that you're going to get what it is that you want, Sagittarius. So you're taking on that type of confident energy while this new beginning is coming and shifting, right? And destiny is coming in. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just wrap it up right there for you, Sagittarius. Hopefully that resonated with you. And if it did, always like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if it helped you out in some type of way. And happy full moon, Sag. I will see you guys on the next reading.